Over 30 days ago, I created a brand new YouTube channel and I started applying video SEO. In fact, I started applying a lot of the methods that I already teach on this YouTube channel. And I thought to yourself, now that it's been 30 days, I realized that on this other YouTube channel, uploading a video every single day. So I actually just completed the 30-day video challenge and I didn't even realize that I did it. So I thought, you know what would be really interesting is to show some of these statistics and show my earnings from that with actual proof. It also proves the idea that you don't need mass amounts of traffic or mass amounts of views to actually earn decent money. So if that is something that you're interested in, stay tuned because we're going to get into my results shortly. Like I said, 30 days ago, I created a brand new YouTube channel and I was applying video SEO onto the channel, and I've basically been applying all of the stuff that I teach in this YouTube channel. Unfortunately, there are going to have to be some restrictions on what I can show and what I cannot show you, because let's face it, you know, uploading a video every single day takes work. So I don't really want to start revealing, you know, certain things like my products, the videos, or even the actual YouTube channel. But what I am going to do is show you the statistics and, you know, refresh my page a few times so you can actually see it's not fake. I'm also going to show my Clickbank earnings. I'm not going to be able to show you the product, but I will show you those earnings on Clickbank, and I'm also going to show you the tracking software so you can see that everything basically fits in and there's not anything really underhanded going on. But before we jump into that, I am going to be giving away to one lucky person my overnight ranking course, which will teach you the fundamentals of video SEO, and it will also show you step by step on how I apply it on a daily basis. It's only 14 videos long, less than an hour long, and by the end of it, it teaches you the theory and also the practical side to everything, where you can even watch me do it live as well. And all you need to do for the chance to win this course is leave a comment below letting me know why you think you deserve this course and how long you've been, you know, trying to apply video SEO, or how new you are to video SEO, and kind of what you want to achieve with video SEO. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the analytics of this YouTube channel. Okay, so I am now in my YouTube channel, and as you can see, there's actually not that much data. There's not like huge amounts of data there, and just let me refresh the page just so you can, you know there's nothing funny going on. So just refreshing it, give it a second. Okay, so what you can see, and again, if I just click, you can see it's all, you know, functional. If I go into engagement, you can see overview. Here we go. Okay, so we're in reach. Okay, so I just want to kind of talk about, you know, what's going on here. So I actually started this YouTube channel, I believe it was on either I think it was the 2nd of November. I think that's where the line's starting. And every single day since, you can see there's a video there. And then once we get to here, you can see it's got 3 right under it, and I'm not hovering over it because it'll show a pop-up of the video. But what I basically started doing now was upload. I was creating videos in batch, and I started uploading them and scheduling them to go out on those days. So the reason it's not showing published on X day is because it shows the day you uploaded the video and not the day you published the video. Okay, and then here the icons has changed slightly because I started playing around with the Premiere option, because when you use the Premiere option to release your videos, what it actually does, it gets an early start and it creates anticipation for people to actually you know, where they click notify me to watch the video and. Okay, so that's really interesting. But what you can see, which is nice, is that in business or with analytics in general, you never really want to see, you know, a graph that goes up and down. What you want to see is a graph that shows kind of like a steady curve going up the whole way, because that actually shows that it's not random information that's happening, and it makes everything a lot easier to analyze, so you can keep growing those analytics and keep applying things, okay? And this is exactly what's happening with this YouTube channel. Now, what you can see is that this channel has had 10,200 impressions, and an impression isn't when someone views your video, but it's when one of your videos shows up for a search term. So on this channel at the moment, I have 30. On this particular channel, I have 30 videos on. So that means that out of these 30 videos, these videos have been seen on Google or on YouTube when someone searched for something, but it doesn't mean they've clicked it. Now, out of those 10,200 impressions, 7.4%, which is the average of people who have seen them on YouTube, have actually clicked on the video, okay? Which, is not awful for this sort of channel and this sort of topic. It's not as good as I want it to be, but I don't really start playing around with the click-through rates until I've got enough data, and I don't really play around with things until I've got maybe around about 10,000 views on the channel. Next, let's go on to the views, and you can see across all my videos I've had 1,400 views, which in the grand scheme of things is not actually a lot of views. But remember, I don't really focus, and I don't really like playing into that hype of virality. It's always nice to get a viral video, but I focus on laser focused phrases, which means that I only need less views, but because it's so hyper targeted, it's a lot more profitable for me. Okay, and then out of those 1,400 views, 503 of them, even though they're all technically unique, but 503 of them are new views during the lifetime, okay? And right here you can see lifetime, okay? And then if we just hover over it, you can see that just every single day steadily it is growing. And then on this day, for whatever reason, perhaps the compounding effect and all started playing, but you can see that I had a massive spike. And actually, interestingly, it could be because of the Premiere. Like, what you can see is that it's all steady there, but then once I started doing the Premiere function, boom, it just had a massive curve. So actually, to be honest, that's really the only thing that I applied during this time frame of anything different. So now I know that perhaps I'm going to keep on doing Premiere, and what I'm actually going to do, I'm already testing this as we speak, is I'm not going to do Premiere for a few days and see what the analytics looks like, and then I'm going to go back to the Premiere and see if I have another spike in data. And if I do, then I know Premiere is definitely the way to go when I'm scheduling my videos out, okay? Now, saying that, what I've had, okay, so ultimately this channel has generated 1,400 views. That means I've had 1,400 people look at my videos and decide whether or not they're going to take me up on an offer or buy something from my videos. So let's go ahead and jump into my tracking software, and I'll do a more in-depth video on this down the line on this channel. But I use a software called Clickmagic, and I'll get you a discount in the link below. But the way Clickmagic works is it allows you to create custom URLs which will track and connect with third-party vendors like Clickbank, for example, which is the products I promote. And it basically tells you which videos are generating which from which videos which have the keywords are generating sales for me and which aren't, so I can focus on the videos that are generating sales for me. So let's jump into Clickmagic and see what's going on there. Okay, so this is Clickmagic, and I have on the left over here where it says TC, there's another option called link name. However, I have my links super structured, and I actually use the names of products I promote and stuff like that. So fortunately, I can't show that. But ultimately, I want you to ignore. In fact, let me just get rid of. There we go, nice and clean. I don't know why I didn't do that to start off with. Okay, so I have these. Okay, so these are the two links, okay? So this link here is links from my YouTube video that take people to my lander, okay, my website, my offer page. And then from my offer page, they would then click on the second tracking link, which is the tracking link that's connected with Clickbank, and that's the thing that's going to tell me and track even further, okay? So you can see from 1,400 views, I've had approximately 208 clicks. However, those 208 clicks are also repeatable. So I've actually had 148 unique clicks click on my offers from those 1,400 views on my YouTube channel, which is actually, which is a little over 10%. Okay, so I've got a little bit over a 10% click-through rate. Now, this is the lifetime, this is from the full date and everything. And what you can see, this numbers here, these are actually flagged clicks, which means that it's bot traffic. Okay, so this is robot server clicks and stuff like that. They're not human clicks, it's fake, and the software detects that for me. Okay, so from all of that, I've actually generated, and let me just scroll to the bottom here. So I've generated 36 sales just from 30 videos over 30 days. Okay, now which is, I'm really happy with that. Especially, I've not done any paid advertising. I spend a few hours a day creating all of this content, and the more I post, like I talk about in my training, the better off the channel becomes, and the less maintenance it actually needs, because you're creating that compound effect. Okay, I'm building up that authority. Now I'm just going to click here, and what you can see is actually that has generated $976.44 since the 2nd of November, and today is the 2nd of December. Okay, which is crazy. I mean, today is technically the 30th day anyway, but I wanted to get this out because I've got a really busy schedule ahead of me. But this is $976.44. Now, I have actually generated more than that because I messed up. The tracking can be really complicated. This software makes it pretty simple, but I messed something up at the very beginning and it didn't track a few sales, but it does in Clickbank, which I'm going to show you shortly. Okay, so that's actually really, really interesting. So again, 30 videos, only 1,400 views, and that's generated me $976.44. Okay, I don't know about you, but that's actually really very impressive. Okay, because I've not, even though I've been spending a few hours a day creating the videos and stuff, I've actually not done any paid advertising, any backlinking or anything like that. This is a brand new channel that I created, and it's literally because I've been following the rules of YouTube and the methods that I teach on this channel. So if you've not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. I'm been getting this sort of results. Now let's jump into Clickbank and look at this in a little bit more insight. Okay, and again, I can't really show you the product name or anything, but this line here, the one that's highlighted, is the product. So now what I want to do is you can see that for every click, I'm earning approximately $3.63. Now, again, the profits are mad because I'm not really advertising or doing paid advertising or anything like that. Okay, so this is actually just really, really profitable. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to minimize this and just start zooming in. So what you can see is my tracking software say that I've generated a total of 36 sales, and Clickbank is saying for this product I've generated 51 sales, and that's because I screwed up with the tracking at the beginning and I missed off some sales. So what I've actually generated in gross sales is $1,320.43. However, I've had 4 refunds within those 30-day periods, and that's cost me $158.96, which means that I am actually in profit $1,161.47. Okay, and I'm really happy with that. So actually, I've generated $1,161.47. And I'm just going to refresh the page just so you can see I'm not playing around. Okay, I've just refreshed it. I can filter it, so I'll just filter it. So that is some really exciting results, and I think one of the really important things to acknowledge during this is, this method that I'm teaching, this is being done through a pandemic. Okay, you know, we've got COVID, you know, which is stressing everyone out. I've been spending a few hours a day, you know, just creating content and pulling in the groundwork, so later down the line I can relax and just chill out and, you know, let it do its thing in the background. But what's happening is that I've got a 30-day-old YouTube account that is still that's still building authority. In fact, it's not even got that much authority, but because it's so focused, you know, and around specific thing, you know, it makes our life so much easier. And this is where people go astray, which is where they're using all different sorts of methods, and where they start promoting all different sorts of products that don't really always make sense to YouTube. Okay, so again, this YouTube channel is no different to is the methods, tips and tricks are no different to what I've been teaching on this YouTube channel. Okay, super simple. Don't overcomplicate things by following loads of people who say you need to be doing this, this and this, or that will never work. Forget what everyone says. In fact, someone actually commented on one of my videos from this channel, saying to me, you know, these methods never really work, you know, everyone keeps saying this. And my attitude is, well, most things that I do work for me. Okay, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really come down to the tools that you use. It comes down to you as the individual and how persistent you are, and but most people, they get bored after like the first few days. They see that they're not getting any clicks, or they're not really getting any views, or they're not getting any sales. And it's really funny because, like, as you can see, the YouTube channel that I'm showing you has only got 1,400 viewers, okay, and it's generated over $1,000 in sales in a month. And that's no paid advertising, just creating content. Now, for some people, that's enough to support your lifestyle. It's not enough to support my lifestyle, because that's not my only earnings. And obviously, as your lifestyle grows, so does, you know, everything. But, you know, for the first 30 days, you know, if I've got like 10 of those channels that are doing that for me, well, that's like $10,000 a month from these little cash cow niche little YouTube channels. Okay, so that's really exciting stuff, and it's not really that difficult. You've just got to focus in and, you know, watch. And there's no secret to anything. It's literally just applying and staying consistent. And again, if you don't know what to apply, watch the videos on this YouTube channel, because it really does, you know, show you what you need to be doing, rather than, you know, all the jargon that people are talking about. Now, one other thing that I like to do is I like to break down how much I'm actually earning per view. Okay, so check this out. I'm just going to open up my calculator. So last month, in the last 30 days, this channel has generated, what was it, 1,100 and let's just say $160. So now I'm going to divide that by 1,400, which means that I'm earning I'm earning 82 cents per view, 82 cents per view on this YouTube channel, which kind of like blows my mind, because although this will fluctuate on a regular basis, you know, if I now take that sort of idea of income and do 0.82 times, let's say, 10,000 viewers, because remember, as you build up your portfolio of videos, your view count will also grow, and you'll start seeing bigger jumps and then steady growth, and then a bigger jump and then steady growth, as long as you're consistent. Okay, so let's just do 0.82, and let's say in the next 3 months, so let's say in month 2, that's going to double, so 2,800. So let's say in the next 3 months, I'm going to be at, like, let's say 10,000 viewers. Okay, so 10,000 views times 8.2. So this, in the next 3 months, I'm hoping to bring in this sort of money, and it'll be really interesting to see if I actually do. And I think I'm gonna keep on logging the progress of this specific YouTube channel. I'm not gonna reveal it yet, but I will reveal it down the line. I just want to get it a little bit more authoritative and a little bit more difficult for people to replicate. I don't want people to really replicate this currently, but once it's a little bit more strong standing, then it's much more difficult for people to replicate and make my life harder. Okay, so I've got 8,000. So hopefully in the next 3 months, so it's now December, January, February, March. So come the end of March, maybe I'll do another progress video. I should have done, yeah, maybe I'll do another progress video and see where the earnings are for that is. Okay, but you know, I think if I can get it to that, which hopefully I see no reason it won't be, that will make a fantastic live case study, and also it will enhance what I'm trying to achieve with this specific YouTube channel now, the one that you're watching on. Okay, so $8,200, that's the next target for the next 3 months. Yeah, now I think the only reason if I don't reach that target is because just a little update, I'm currently relocating, so my whole studio is isn't what it actually is, and I'm moving into a new house soon, so I've got all of that to do. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create as a big backlog of videos as possible. I'm currently, as of making this video, I'm actually, I'll say 16, I'm 6 days ahead of schedule, and I've got another 10 videos that I just need to edit and get scheduling going out. But yeah, just it's going to be really hectic over the next month or so, so it'll be really interesting because I'm definitely likely going to be slowing down once I do move, which would be in a week or so. But yeah, it's probably going to be a bit hectic, but curious to see if it actually slows down my earnings. I don't think it will, but either way, cool stuff. Okay, I've tried to be as transparent with the statistics and earnings and everything. Hopefully you understand why I've not shown the exact product or the exact YouTube channel. It'll be really silly if, you know, you're earning money from these things and you're showing, especially for free, these channels. Okay, we all need to earn a living. And yeah, it's just not very wise to do that. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Keep an eye out for the next video, because the next video is 5 free video SEO tools for better rankings in 2020 and 2021. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you later.